Nick Stellini of Baseball Prospectus summed it up. He tweeted tonight, "The Astros, we have assembled the most terrifying pitching staff since the 90s Braves. Our defense is stifling. Our offense is relentless. The Nats. Our entire stadium does the baby shark clap. We do river dance when we hit home runs. Brian Dozier knows all the words to Calma." Tonight was a shocking night. If you are a Houston Astros fans, the Nationals go up now 2-0. This is a team that is absolutely on fire. Won 7 playoff games in a row. Steven Strasburg started for the Washington Nationals against Justin Verlander, who now has the most strikeouts in postseason history for a pitcher. Yet, following a clutch home run by Kurt Suzuki off of Verlander, we see a pitching change. We see some balls that probably should have been played by Bregman after he did hit a home run earlier in the evening, and then off to the races, hit after hit, many with 2 outs, and the Nationals pour it on, put up 6 runs in the 7th inning, another 3 in the 8th inning, and an additional run in the 9th. And win the game 12-3. Again, this was a game that was tied 2-2 going into the 7th inning. The Nats explode, take advantage of some plays, have the intentional walk. The first intentional walk from the Astros of the whole year goes to 20-year-old Juan Soto, who made history last night. So this is an exciting series as it's now 2-0. Heading to Washington, D.C., the first World Series in over 60 years in the nation's capital. We saw it all in this game. We saw Adam Eaton laser home run and a sprint around the bases. We saw Fernando Rodney come in and pitch in another World Series. We saw Rendon come up big with a double. We saw Soto walked intentionally and gotten a hit. We saw Kurt Suzuki come up clutch with a home run that really started to turn the tide of this game. We saw Justin Verlander get a standing ovation as he left after pitching a pretty good game but giving up the home run to Kurt Suzuki. And of course, another great start by Steven Strasburg. And this series is headed to Washington, D.C. Obviously, the Houston Astros are an incredibly talented team and have Zach Greinke going in Game 3 and will hope to get back into the series, and I would not bet against their ability to get back into this thing. But the Washington Nationals, this has kind of been their year in the playoffs. Again, they were written off earlier in the season. We know how they came back against the Brewers. We know how they came back against the Dodgers. We know how they swept the St. Louis Cardinals, and they are absolutely on fire right now. They have a great pitching staff. Their offense, top to bottom, is coming through clutch, and they're putting pressure on the defense. Again, a few plays that the Astros make this game would have been completely different. Alex Bregman, some from behind the plate. These are plays that are probably normally made. They were just simply not, and it led to these massive innings from the Washington Nationals. An exciting moment for the Houston Astros came at the start of the game with Simone Biles doing a nice flip and throwing out the first pitch and then getting an autograph from Jake Marisnick. Although I think he should be asking for her autograph. She's the greatest gymnast the United States has ever seen. That said, unfortunately for her, she witnesses a loss tonight in Game 2 as the series heads to Washington, D.C., which will surely be an exciting place. They have not witnessed a World Series in 60-plus years, and this is going to be a historic one. So Friday night, Game 3, following a 12-2 defeat for the Houston Astros, the Nationals winning 12-2 after the game was tied 2-2 going into the 7th inning. Unbelievable game, an outburst of offense from the Nationals. Thanks for watching.